voice of the nation and the people, the sound of Monrovia, where the heart of liberty lives. The music, the news, the education, and don't you miss the entertainment from best entertainment from the sky. Your life, your music, listen to the latest hits and stay with us for a while. The voice of the nation and the people, the sound of Monrovia, where the heart of liberty lives. The music, the news, the education, and don't you miss the entertainment from the sky. The station that makes you feel alive. Tune in and enjoy the ride. The unbeatable station. The unbeatable station. Sky FM 107.1 is hot on your the airwaves.
Good morning, Monrovia. Good morning, Habel. Good morning, Robertsfield. Good morning, Robertsport. Good morning, Toyota. Good morning, Salala. Good morning, Macaque City. Good morning, Tottenburg. Good morning, Clay. Good morning, Waterside. Good morning, Riverside. Good morning, Bapolo. Good morning, Buchanan. Good morning, La. Good morning, Carwell. Good morning, Brewerville, Virginia, and Camp David. My river this is 50-50 on a Tuesday morning on Sky, 107.1 FM with the topic. Central Monrovia came to a standstill yesterday afternoon when motorcyclists took to the streets to protest against what they call restricted areas. The $1 million question is, what system has the Liberia National Police put in place that took the oxygen out of the demonstration or the protest? And what assurance can they give? How can they assure civility and security in the streets of Monrovia, in particular, and Liberia, across Liberia? My special studio guest is Colonel Gregory Coleman, the Inspector General, Liberia National Police, will be discussing this and other important issues. I'm here with my co-host, Matthias Labendi. By the 11 o'clock, our lines will be open, so we urge you to call us on those numbers on 077-777-107. Better stay, call us on 077-221-223 if you're using the WhatsApp. Or if you get our Lone Star number, call us on 0887-016-040. He'll be live from 50-50 on Sky 107. My name is T. Max. I'm the only grandson of my grandfather. And 50-50, you just can't beat the experience. We'll be back right after the theme song.
Got car troubles? Don't stress. Drive into Uptown Garage. From quick oil changes to complete engine overhauls, we've got you covered. Our skilled mechanics use the latest technology to diagnose and fix your car right the first time. Need tires, brakes, or just a tune-up? We'll get you back on the road, safe and sound. Convenient, affordable, reliable. That's Uptown Garage. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Visit us today at Broad and Nelson Streets. You can also find us on RIA Road, Rehab. Uptown Garage, where your car gets the care it deserves. Relax. Our well house is full of everything that you will never go out of spare parts. It's more than just service. It's the Uptown experience. Visit us today and see why we're the name you can trust. Uptown Garage. Driving excellence every day.
Uptown Garage, where they fuel your dreams. Trade in will make it shine. Fix your ride, make it run divine. Turning every breakdown into hope. Every engine finds its new scope.
Across Africa, a new era has begun. shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Today, we are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way. A better Africa.
Escape to paradise, where every moment is a cherished memory waiting to be made. Welcome to Avino Hotel, the Serenity Sanctuary, amidst breathtaking beauty. Our special rooms and suite offer a heaven of comfort, each with its own private balcony to immerse you in nature's splendor. Indulge in a world-class dining where our African and Western cuisine meets natural elegance. Avino Hotel, located in the heart of Dompa City in Yekepa. Visit today and enjoy your stay. 24 hours of bill service. Avino Hotel, we got a great hall for all your meeting and provide a comfortable seating facility and catering services. Why? At Avino Hotel, you can visit our state-of-the-art casino as you watch out for our sky pool coming very soon. You can even visit our bar and get a refreshing cold and icy drink. The Avino Hotel offers an enchanting experience of every traveler, making every stay a dream come true. When a day turns into night, our hotel comes alive. Avino Hotel, the heartbeat of Bompa and Yekepa City, the twilight of hospitality. No matter the occasion, we have the perfect seating for celebration and unforgettable moments. Avino Hotel, where luxury meets nature and memories last a lifetime. Come, experience the tranquility and beauty that only Avino Hotel can offer.
Jambo, Jambo, Nairobi, Jambo,
we are here to lend.
Sending and receiving money across Africa is now cheaper, faster, safer, and even better with PAPS, the game changer in international money transfers across Africa. Now with PAPS and Bloombank Africa, you can enjoy instant cross-border payments made in your local currency without the need for any currency conversion. You can now pay school fees, make salary payments, remittances, trade payments, and do so much more with PAPS right from our internet banking platform, your Bloom Digital app, or by walking into any Bloombank branch. Make and receive payments from the Gambia, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Zambia, and many other African countries with PAPS. For more information, visit our website or walk into the nearest Bloombank branch. PAPS with Bloombank Africa. Connecting payments, accelerating African trade.
Africa, we make it happen.
Thank you very much. Back on 50-50, I got two newspapers, the Inquirer newspaper of Philly and the Rodney CF front page newspaper. Let me give you the banner headlines on the front and back pages of the papers. Let's begin with the Inquirer. Biker initiates investigation into missing 16 billion Liberian dollars. CBI reports its inflation rates, but Liberia's diplomatic partners reaffirm support to mitigate shocks of USAID aid freeze. Nursing Online Liberia introduces CPD program. The back page of the Inquirer newspaper says, move fast to save the state. Read Retire captain urges biker. Over 25,000 children to face hunger as USAID ends feeding program in Liberian schools. Alleged notorious criminal mob to death. Seen from the motorcyclists protest in Monrovia, this time I see them with banners in their hand, which is a good way to start. Instead of having guns or you having cutlass and machetes, you have posters that explains who you are. The front page says, snubbing the majority black House parliamentary delegation attends ECOWAS sitting despite being recalled by majority black. renouncing the jurors. Prosecution defense reject 28 jurors in the 12 others case trial. Adjourning of hustle and impact. Representative Tay Wangwei defends development efforts, call for national leadership reform. Motorcyclists protest police inhumane treatment, demand street access or fee reform. Give our money back, they said, and I quote, we agree that every Monday going forward until this ban can be lifted, until our people motorbikes are released, we will protest peacefully, and the protest is going to extend in the community. Trocon Regional Grimes allies Yellow Machine spokesperson aggrieved motorcyclists. The country is about 43,000 square miles. We only ask for 50 miles just to have some semblance of safety. Law enforcement should never be political. When we started this, we had numerous consultative meeting, and did a lot of analysis. Most of the accident that led 10% destruction and death are caused by motorcyclists and keke, which we call the tricyclists. And they began, and they happened when our corridor, Monrovia Todman Boulevard, we begged them to stay off this main corridor for their own safety until otherwise ordered. This ban remains strictly enforced. Gregory Coleman said that. President Biden warns officials of presidential ambition to step up or step aside amid inflation, public scrutiny, and the U.S. aid court. Potential targets of GMB's caveat. It said, Joseph Baker said, and I quote, if your focus is on 2029, you may respectfully resign. My priority is serving the Liberian people. Right now, the time for talk is over. The Liberian people expect results, and we must deliver, unquote. Joseph Baker, see you that way. The Liberian people expect results, and we must deliver. So if your dream and your compass is focused on 2029, you better start doing something. If that 29 waiting for GMBC, step up, step aside, and start preparing for your campaign. The back page is the sport paper Freddie Kiwit to defend WLB's super welterweight title against Evander Castillo. That's the papers. We're still waiting for Gregory. This is strange that Gregory is not in studio now. It was Gregory who used to come and run and say, my man, let's get to studio. Gregory is not here. I hope something funny. I hope they're not demonstrating again in the street.
Well, I don't think that's the situation right now, because yesterday was Monday, and the guys promised that it will come up
on Monday?
Every Monday.
Every Monday.
Provided,
it will become so monotonous. We get used to it.
Absolutely.
Monday.
Absolutely. But I think one thing I observed yesterday with the protest is that, like you said, the protesters themselves had inscriptions, that they could tell the public what exactly they were out there for, without hiding under the guise of something else. Another thing is, like we saw, that was doing one of the protests in the country, but the police was really professional in a way that they provided.
But that was that is some of the thing I want to ask. Right. This yesterday protest was different. It was massive. They had the numbers. I saw a lot of guys in the street, but the the tire was deflected.
Absolutely.
I don't know what Greg and his guys did. It was not as combative as it notoriously is, but this one, it lacked the oxygen.
And another smart move from the police. Most time when Greg is around and I try to give him his flowers, you sort of come across at me like, my man, the mayor is your friend. No, it's not about friendship. It's about somebody's doing something. You tell them that they're doing the right thing. One smart move yesterday was, you remember the Imbato speaker, Fonanti Kofa, was invited at the police. He was to go at the police station yesterday at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Former district aid representative did a post calling on supporters to rally, to come to assemble at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police.
I read about that in the papers when Kowo
Yeah.
Motorcycle chairman, this is the Motorcycle chairman of CDC.
CDC chairman, national
CDC,
chairman.
yeah, he said it was an instruction
Okay.
that sedition should go there and accompany. And I said, come on. The person I know Fonati to be, we now have this bunch of people running behind him. He's called to the police station. So he will go there either with his lawyer, as professional as he is. He will not have membership of the CDC and CDC, COP to what beyond Fonati. Fonati would not allow that.
And whomever provided such advice to Greg, or maybe it was his own, intellect, that he sat down and observed that we can be dealing with motorcyclists protesting, then we're dealing with, Fonati appearing, and then there are seditions, there are folks in their numbers. I don't know why anyone would want to appear.
I know for a fact that Fonati would not allow that to happen. Fonati, yes, it's not a political problem. It's understandable. He came from the Liberty Party to the CDC, graduated to CDC. But I don't think Fonati would want that sort of scene behind him. This guy is a lawyer.
Well,
in high standing, he would not want this sort of the spillage of this political confrontation to spill on the case that he's on.
But the way the whole thing is done, like the motorcyclist protest, I'm not too sure these guys went seeking the CDC Youth League for support. They put themselves in the protest.
The fact is that I heard from their own intelligence bureau.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to spy in these guys.
Absolutely.
Try to be as many chat rooms as possible invisibly. Just be there. They will not know about you there.
Aye, sir. I'm seeing places, right?
Just be there.
Right.
They will not know that you're there. You in their jersey. They don't know their members in the jersey, but you're in the jersey, so
you're right there.
You're right there. So it was infiltrated by the CDC, and I was not shocked when Keon, the president of the motorcyclists, said that we were infiltrated, and as even confirmed by your guest this morning,
right?
Yeah, Emmanuel Johnson. They were there. What were they there for?
He tutored a young man throughout the night before the day of the protest.
So what is that?
The guy was at his place on Sunday, and he was guiding him, providing him all of the. I mean, honestly, now the point I was making about Fonati, these people would have still come up in their numbers, whether Fonati liked it or not. The thing is, you
gotta know people and know them religiously. It's one thing to know about them.
What would he have done? He would have just
he would have told them, come on,
they should go back.
He would have told them, I know Fonati. Leave. It's not you. But the point is, with Fonati had to stop them. He would stop them. I knew that Fonati would do that. Come on.
I think that would have been the business of the police.
Cole was not. He was not invited.
Akaros was
not invited, and so they would not have access to the police station. Under these guys that they accompanied Fonati Kofa,
right?
Who never even sent for them to come.
And that's, I think that whoever give that advice, the police came up with that brilliant position that what, we can be dealing with the motorcyclist protest, and Fonati is here. We'll reschedule on another date, so that that day wouldn't be a day where people will be protesting.
It was not an excuse, because the enormity of the protest and the way it was being infiltrated, it would take the time of the police to concentrate on what would be an apparent danger or chaos. The thing about Fonati business was just information sharing.
Right.
So the test Fonati, you can put it up to another time.
Right.
Come to another time, and I think gladly Fonati accepted that. And like I'm telling you, Fonati is of a different caliber, of a different breed. Is a borrowed sedition. Is not
a borrowed sedition.
Yeah, it's not a sedition of the same mentality.
Is that you call him?
No, what I mean, I'm telling you that he is not.
He was not nurtured by the CDC.
No, he is not of the character.
He's a breed of Bromskin. You say?
Not breed. Fonati is a decent guy, respected of the rule of law. Into the law, when you are not cited to a court, you don't go to the court. My son, yes, so I in the court. No, your son was cited to the court, not you.
Like I was subpoena, right?
Like you were subpoena. Nobody asked me to go with you.
That was
a different case altogether. They asked me to go with you,
right?
And that's what I went. So I knew that.
But while the RG is on his way, and there are a couple of things that we have to deal with this morning. We hope that
saying he's on his way.
Right.
I better take my break, make my money before he comes here, because this is going to be an extended version of 50-50.
Absolutely.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend.
Sending and receiving money across Africa is now cheaper, faster, safer, and even better with PAPS, the game changer in international money transfers across Africa. Now with PAPS and Bloombank Africa, you can enjoy instant cross-border payments made in your local currency without the need for any currency conversion. You can now pay school fees, make salary payments, remittances, trade payments, and do so much more with PAPS right from our internet banking platform, your Bloom digital app, or by walking into any Bloombank branch. Make and receive payments from the Gambia, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Zambia, and many other African countries with PAPS. For more information, visit our website or walk into the nearest bank. PAPS Bloombank Africa. Connecting payments, accelerating African trade.
Africa, we make it happen.
Escape to paradise, where every moment is a cherished memory waiting to be made. Welcome to Avino Hotel, the Serenity Sanctuary, amidst breathtaking beauty. Our special rooms and suite offer a heaven of comfort, each with its own private balcony to immerse you in nature's splendor. Indulge in a world-class dining where our African and Western cuisine meets natural elegance. Avino Hotel, located in the heart of Gompa City and Yekepa. Visit today and enjoy your stay. 24 hours of pure service. Avino Hotel, we got a great hall for all your meeting and provide a comfortable seating facility and catering services. At Avino Hotel, you can visit our state-of-the-art casino as you watch out for our sky pool coming very soon. You can even visit our bar and get a refreshing cold and icy drink. The Avino Hotel offers an enchanting experience of every traveler, making every stay a dream come true. When a day turns into night, our hotel comes alive. Avino Hotel, the heartbeat of Gompa and Yekepa City, the twilight of hospitality. No matter the occasion, we have the perfect seating for celebration and unforgettable moments. Avino Hotel, where luxury meets nature and memories last a lifetime. Come, experience the tranquility and beauty that only Avino Hotel can offer.
Jambo, Jambo, Nairobi, Jambo, Dutra, Jambo.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Today, we are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future, together. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
Where they fix your soul.
Got car troubles? Don't stress. Drive into Uptown Garage. From quick oil changes to complete engine overhauls, we've got you covered. Our skilled mechanics use the latest technology to diagnose and fix your car right the first time. Need tires, brakes, or just a tune-up? We'll get you back on the road, safe and sound. Convenient, affordable, reliable. That's Uptown Garage. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Visit us today at Broad and Nelson Streets. You can also find us on RIA Road, Rehab. Uptown Garage, where your car gets the care it deserves. Relax. Our well house is full of everything that you will never go out of spare parts. It's more than just service. It's the Uptown experience. Visit us today and see why we're the name you can trust. Uptown Garage, driving excellence every day.
Uptown Garage, where they fuel your dreams. Bring it in, we'll make it shine. Fix you right, make it run divine. Turning every breakdown into hope. Every engine finds its new scope.
Thank you very much. We're back on 50-50 on Sky, 107 Strange. We have not seen the police director yet. He has not come to the studio late. This longer, something might be happening, but we'll wait for him up to, because anytime he comes, we have the program up to 12 o'clock, but I'll wait for him up to 11:15 or 11:20. If he's not coming, then we know. But let's look at your own observation as to the nature of the protest yesterday. One thing that was so noticeable yesterday protest, quite strange enough, because I've been protesting for long. You read my history is replete with this protest. Yes, yeah, we've been through it, and so that's what I know more about protest. I know its consequences, what it is. Yesterday protest was a beginning of a new approach to young people advocating for changing their societies. Unlike the usual machetes and stones throwing and stakes, yesterday they carried a lot of placards. The placards explain their purpose for the protest, and it shows to me that Liberia, in spite of where we're going through, we're growing, we're graduating from being volatile, being chaotic, to being stable.
Right.
You know, you can. I mean, they had the numbers. I saw the numbers. They had the numbers. Numbers in those days, 2 to 3 years ago, would be chaotic.
Absolutely.
But they went there with their placards, though they were being infiltrated by CDC and CDC COP, but they had the stuff they wanted to do, and they did it correctly, and they obeyed the instruction, the cooperation with the police, and I think they sent their message. The last time I saw that crowd coming was they were proceeding to the U.S. embassy to present their petition, and I think that was notable.
Right. So the thing about the whole thing is that it also has to do with the presence of an organized institution, a group of people. The presence of police in an area when the police exhibit professionalism in dealing with its citizen at a given time or whatever time, then you get the kind of reaction that you got yesterday. At the same time, while the police is demonstrating professionalism, you also want to have a police organization that would dare some people in their utterances, not a police institution or police head that would sit down and people make statements like we witnessed during the CDC's regime. There's one particular incident that took place during that time that I cannot forget about, where 102 was at the headquarters of the CDC,
and they beat him up,
and he was beaten up, and his weapon was taken away from him. That was very, very bad.
Was it deserving of him? Did he deserve that?
No, he didn't. He didn't deserve it, because given the kind of man that man is, 102, I interacted with him many times. I think he's more like a peace or a resolution kind of person, somebody who you want to talk something, he want to give you a chance, and I think that was the main reason why he even went at the headquarters of the CDC, and that kind of situation.
And the way he was humiliated, the way he was beaten, and if we transpose that sort of toxic attitude to what we saw yesterday. Come on, remarkably, that was it's a total 360 degrees.
Absolutely.
Though they were infiltrated by CDC and CDC
COP, right?
But they behaved, and that gives a lot of leverage to the leadership of the motorcyclists.
Right.
Come on, guys, you're not going to come here and give us bad image. We're not going to act disorderly. We will act within the confines of the law.
And
we want to appeal to the police to give us some sort of. Give me briefing space, man. Let's move some of let meet on the table to discuss some of the restricted no-go zones, because we make our money out of there. We make this out of there. Oh yeah, we have some accidents, there some recklessness on the part of our members,
right?
Of our members. But we gotta have a meeting point. That was my takeaway from that yesterday.
And another thing that I also observed, T-Max, is that
and yesterday I drove towards them. I drove towards the CDC. The motorcycle, I drove towards them online,
and you had your way to pass. The vehicles were passing. The guys took one side by way of the University of Liberia. And one
that would not happen 3 years ago. You dare not. You dare not. With the exception of money, you dare not go to that crowd. In the days of money, you dare not, because CDC allegiance to money is quite different. You know, money. You can remember one day. Let me take you back into the lane of history. When how they call him, Todman, John Money. Then Todman was running as the Senate bearer of the CDC. So he also doesn't understand this grassroots slogan.
Right.
So he started shouting, he started chanting, "Give me the munya, give me the munya." So I mean, that is the Senate bearer. The other one is, you better close your mouth. You better close your mouth. You know what? You better close your mouth, man. See now you better close your mouth. Let me hear that from you more again.
You know what they call munya?
You know what they call it? No, he said, "Give me the munya." You know?
Say, can I get some munya there? And he was completely disconnected from.
Completely disconnected. Yet, the point I'm making, based on what I saw yesterday, they wouldn't say that to Money. See, these are 3 years ago when I say, "Man, let me get that in there," because Money would know what he say. He identified with that group. Then so the group knows exactly. But yesterday I drove towards the group, and they make way for me to pass.
But T-Max, see the group of people that protested. Compare it with Representative Akaro's great march at the University of Liberia with talks, and see how that instilled fear in people. Yesterday, people still had access to flying through that bypass area and going to Sinker. The motorcyclists, the guys came with the.
Can I give you one assurance?
Right.
Take it to my bank now, Akaro Grace Bank. The next time you see those guys come in the street, it will be more orderly, more peaceful than what you saw yesterday.
Because it's going to become usual very soon.
No.
If once they say Monday, every Monday.
Come on, guys, except guys who people don't want to fight for their future. I mean, every Monday you just get up in the street. That is your MO. Every Monday you just go demonstrate. You ain't got food to eat. Guys, I did not respond. They are responsible people, so they gotta take up responsibilities. It's good to call for a protest, which is your fundamental right to do. But you're gonna do every Monday. I say every Monday you go to job, or every Monday you take pay. It's not gonna be. So while we're waiting for the police director, I think he just might not be here. Let's open the lines and let's get a view.
Let me just make this point quickly, right? You know, whenever these kind of protests I call for, there's this expectation from protesters that police will react.
They will be confronted by the police.
Be confronted by the police. Apart from the placards, there's another thing that I observe also. The guys carry with them potato greens, just in case there's tear gas.
They were disappointed.
They were disappointed that the potato greens were not used. So they probably had to take the potato green back to cook, you know. And so, but they were disappointed. So they went there and said, "Man, we got to get prepared. These guys, they can use tear gas on us at any time. So let's go with our placards while our points are there."
The tear gas will come the way you present yourself.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. Like when they Costa thing, I was an integral part. I let me make my confession to people. I told Liberia, the nation, that will take part in the protest if it were showed that would be peaceful. And when I get the signal about peaceful, I went there.
Right.
And I protested. And I went and I thought Mane would have joined me, and we would have
to protest against himself?
No. The president of Mane had come down from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That would have led.
But with all the confessions that we got later on from Yeke Koluba, that there were guns there, that the people were going to kill him, and all of that, and so on. It was necessary that the president didn't show up.
At the end of the day, no. Right. If Mane had shown up, the whole protest would have been defeated. That was the point you didn't get. Mane was looking through the windows. My information tells me, Mane was looking through the windows. People saw me in the crowd. The whole team, I said, we're going to go back. We're going to do, and one guy said, no, let's not forget about the caveat team. I said, if it will be peaceful, I'll be there. And it was totally peaceful.
Right.
Had Mane walked from that, not a matter of fact of dignifying the protest, is you the head of the state. If you come and say, man, you know, man, you know, what are doing so bad? I mean, you don't go back there, you go talk. The whole protest would have finished. So let's leave that and let's learn from old lesson and let's look at what happened yesterday and get a view of our listeners.
Absolutely.
So call us on those numbers on 07777 you be live on 5050 on Sky 107. If using our WhatsApp, call us on 07772212223. Use our Lone Star number 0887 016-040. You'll be live on 50/50 on Sky. Let's go to the line. Talk to our very first caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gilate.
Did you watch the motorcyclist protest yesterday?
Yes. Let me say good morning to my little brother in studio. This is John D. Tamba, and I'm phoning from around the St. Paul River this morning.
Oh, you Tamba before Tamba and fire from Foya.
You know, the guy is real name is Labindi.
Labindi.
But the modification is called Labindi. You know, when he set a trap and he posted into it, Abindi young holiday, Labindi. So the modification is Labindi.
Okay.
Now, to your talking point quickly, Mr. Glatter and my little brother. Let me say this, right? Let me first of all commend the motorcyclists. That is their constitutional right to protest when they not feel something that is right in their direction. But you know, the guys from COPCBC, they were disappointed yesterday. And I love what the motorcyclists did to them. After they infiltrate in their car, pretending that they are also their motorcyclists, they were disappointed. Look, that protest yesterday, I think the American government recognized that protest. For us, for the United Party, we welcome that. And I think the police RG to need to do his own work. We know already that he's on his way out of the police authority. But from now, as he continues to exist there, he need to do his own work. If you don't want those guys to come back on the mis-75, there's an area that you can call those guys on the round table and make them to understand.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because we know how things are, times are hard, things tough. And the president, our excellency, recognized that yesterday, that things are tough. Their government need to put feet down on ground to make sure that job be made available.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Tima.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Emmett Hammer. I'm calling from Clark City this morning.
From Clark City. So you were not able to see the protest yesterday in Monrovia?
I was not able to watch it through the social media.
How was it? Was it orderly? Was it chaotic?
I'm applauding. It was orderly, and the expectation from the police. They thought the police would come with tear gas, and they were also prepared, and the police were also moderate.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I had to go, so I think on the constitution I say, all Liberians shall have the people and families to consult and leaders and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And those are things that were demonstrated.
And they enjoyed that. They enjoyed that constitutional right yesterday.
That's the constitutional right. I had to go, so I think about constitution.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing is, so you say every morning we go have a protest, then it becomes monotonous. The best thing you are only continuing to come up and come and look in your class to see how we can help you, to help us to move up, to move easily. But now, be honest, this country is the country of law, it's not the country of men. And we want to respect the law of this country. So we are too much political interference into our law, our weakening our law every nowadays. Because everything the politician will come in and do it, and it's not helping us. Politicians are not trying to help the country, but the country to suppress and depress the country for the own political gain. Thank you so much for giving me time this morning.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number, 07777 Let's go back to line 1. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Dilate.
Good morning, my brother.
Let me say good morning to Matthias. Thank you. This is the first of Momo 40, and I call you from Toho Community Samanima Village. Mr. Dilate, thank you for your people, and I listened to you. Yesterday, I watched the protest. I think the protesters were very, very more professional because the government make it fair. If you come to the table with security, they will deal with you the referee way. But when you come with violence, they will deal with you with violence. The thing of which the police were very clear yesterday is because the way in which the protesters went. They went with placards. So that tells you that the police were very much professional because the way in which they get there, all of those guys, they have that flyer within their hand. People have read on it to see what they have said. So it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So they are not went there with violent ways. So the police were very much professional with them. So that thing, it is a repetitive labyrinth to do. At least when you're going for a protest, go there with a fake man.
Now that you're going there with a city, you go there with your message. What is it that you want?
Thank you, Tim. That guy yesterday, the protester went there with that message yesterday. So that we the Liberia will understand that plan. So the government will look into that direction to see how best to listen to them. On conditions depends when they're willing to bow by all rules of this country. Because this leadership is not a leadership with their respect. You can't be a leadership with sincerity and bring peace to the country.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number, 0777. Let's go back outside Liberia and talk to the next caller. Good morning.
Too much.
Good morning, my brother. Is that Kezo?
Yes. That's the person you're thinking about.
Go ahead.
This is a brother from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, I got a lot of brothers. Is that Aaron there?
No. This is David.
Oh, Dave, what's up? What's up, Dave?
I'm all right, Timas. How are you?
I'm all right, my brother. Go ahead.
Timas, first of all, I want to appreciate the protesters. Some of them, the majority of them did extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
But Timas, let me tell you something. Liberia right now, it is time for us to sit and see what is happening around the world. Every day that breaks Timas, that's something in Liberia. There's identical thing happening all around the world. But you don't have to see some. Let's channel our grievances in the proper way. If you want to protest, break the justice ministry, they send police to protect you guys, have a peaceful protest.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen this thing as highly political. Timas, I thought the last time we heard about CDC, COP, former President George Bush said that they were not existing and CDC were not part of it. Why are they still using CDC, COP?
Maybe that because Mana told them, I'm not part of this nonsense. I mean, there's no cell regarding CDC called CDC, COP. Mana told them ever since.
Yes. Why are they still parading with this CDC, COP thing? Look, Timas, we don't want no problem in our country. We pray. We that living in America here is not bread and butter. This country is getting harder and harder and harder every day.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Our time is running fast. Thank you very much. Let's go back to line 2. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kimia. Kimia, did you see the protest yesterday?
Yes, I go around town.
No, but I saw you in the protest. I saw you in the protest.
No. I support democracy, but I don't support chaotic circumstances.
But it was not chaotic yesterday, Kimia.
I accept, but every Monday to go on protest, no way go to South Florida.
My man, that one that drive those story. Talk it. Look, every Monday you got know what to do. You go protest every Monday.
Those guys did not satisfy. So they just feel that engage the government in a way. Why is it true that the accident happened from the sewage tank? They should have gotten a lawyer, go to the government and say, look, this guy's a breadwinner. So we let everybody and see that there's a package for the lady. But you go and put here in Douala, everywhere, I think we must start this thing. This is like proper investment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777 You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Mr. Chilake, and good morning to Matthias Labendi.
Go ahead.
The name is Ambassador Nina Divan, cheerful political apostle, and I call from district number 16 to be precise on the Kawa Road.
Go ahead.
Okay, but before I take part in your show this morning, I want to make a recommendation because what I'm observing is that when we take our time, when we get on the line, when you answer the call, but then we find it difficult for us to go through because you have other people will be on the line and then our meeting will be going. So I'm just want to make sure this that at least when you answer the call, you just put a truth. Okay, relating to what you said this morning, I think that firstly, let me appreciate our police yesterday, their action that they have taken yesterday, these are things that we expect them to do from the onset, but then they didn't go that right. Why it is true that those guys who are in opposition today, they are too desperate, they are angry because, and without government job, they cannot survive, so they will just want to create instability in this country, just causing unnecessary protests. Because the protests from the police and from the motorcyclists, the CDC now want to say they to scope political grade. And then let us say this: if President Blocker don't perform, the CDC will not be alternative. So the guys, they need to sit down, they need to go make fun, they need to go do other things. But we don't want to see anything about CDC in our presidency. We want to see a new breed of people coming on the public stage to take power, not the CDC. Thank you this morning.
Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777-777-107. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Today we sorry the IG could not show up, but we hope to see him anytime this week. Let's go back to line 1. Talk to our last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, T-Max.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name?
Fine, T-Max. My name is Joseph Alakpanikilo Di Mura. I come from Lower Margaret County, District Number 2.
I was surprised when I saw you in the crowd yesterday, but you were there with your placard, so I was.
T-Max, it sounds laughable. I'm not laughing at you, but I think I'm laughing with you. T-Max, why it is true that we must commend those guys for the kind of mature way they carry on the protest. For me, I may not describe it as a protest. I would just call it as a, how they call it, peaceful gathering. Yeah, but what happened here, T-Max? What happened yesterday? We know before the protest yesterday, we know there was an issue that happened 2 days ago. But the one that was exhibited there was not good. But for the protest yesterday, I must commend them for the way in which they perform. Everyone is commending them for the way in which they came out with their placards, with the message. What is the essence of protest? The essence of the protest is to present or to send out the message for which you are out there. It is not to cause chaos or mayhem or catastrophe or cause some kind of pandemonium in the midst of other people. No. It is there to send your message out to see as to whether the message will be resonated. This is what the protest is for. But now these guys that did it, I hope we are saying that the government should also make sure, say these guys were peaceful. If the government addressed this issue quickly or expeditiously, it will help us. That means that the next protest, people will follow suit. People will do the same and make sure that they come out peacefully. But if government does not do it soon and make sure they address the issue amicably, the next thing is that when peace cannot solve the problem, so that violence comes in. But must commend them for the way they came out and commend the National Police for whatsoever they did yesterday, T-Max. Thank you for affording me this golden opportunity.
Thank you very much. Our time is up. Let's go to the line. The producer is saying there's one more caller we got to talk to across Liberia. Let's go outside Liberia, talk to this last caller before we read today's editorial coming from the Inquirer newspaper. Good morning.
Good morning, T-Max.
Hey, is that Kezo?
Yes, the last name, but
Kezo, I enjoyed myself yesterday, my dear brother. For many years now, I saw a civilized protest yesterday in Liberia. For many years, I saw a peaceful, civil protest yesterday.
Yes, the protest itself, it was very, very mature. I must appreciate the guys, also appreciate the police for doing what they did yesterday. If we can all learn to have gathering of such, I don't think we'll have any problem. But like the police director said, I want to support him. I mean, these motorbike guys have become too lawless in the country, T-Max. Countless number of occasions, motorbike guys would just go against people, burning trucks, burning cars all over the place. Motorbike riders do not own Liberia. Liberia is for all of us. And besides Liberia, there are motorbike riders in other countries. They have the same restriction, even worse than what we have in Liberia, what the police is putting down in Liberia. Why should it only be Liberia every time when things happen, people come and say, oh, they have to look for daily bread? We are all looking for daily bread every day. We've been looking for deliberate from the foundation of Liberia, that what got Liberia what it is today. We have to make a change. We have to make Liberia better. And we have to do it holistically. Let's put politics aside. I mean, every time we're doing things, people will come in, the people have to hustle, they have to hustle. We are all hustling.
Hmm.
And the way these motor guys actually behave, these rather behave, I mean, it is very uncivilized. In a country of law, if accident occurs, you wait for the police to take over the case and let investigation go on. But the motorbike riders always take the laws in their own hand. They will hate you, they react on you. When you hate them, they react on you. That's a complete nonsense. We can't keep allowing it to keep going down in our country. And I hope the police will stick to it, like the police director said. Let them hold it, let the motorbike rider find another route to use rather than using the capital city. That's all.
Thank you very much. Our time is caught up with us. Like I said earlier, we just got information that the police director was too much engaged in maybe national issues. And I think we need to attend to those issues first and foremost. Then to come here, along that issue that put to rest, then you can have the time to come and give us the information that we desperately need. So are we going back to again? Time is gone. Let me go back to that last caller internationally. Good morning.
Good morning, Tima. How you?
Hey, my friend from Philadelphia, go ahead.
Senior Tima, I told you some time ago, Liberia have become the lawless country.
No
matter how you take it.
I think we're graduating from that small now. The protest we speak to it yesterday. Yesterday
I hope
protest.
and pray.
Yes. We're making progress now. We're making progress. We've seen the scars of hooliganism. We want to be a civilized people. We've seen the sign. It will come. It will come gradually.
Amen. I'm hoping and praying for that. But one thing I would just want to add on: let us have a speedy justice. This thing will work. When people present their plight, it is always good for us to look at it and have a justice. When that is done, you will not have chaos. Well, Tima, let me just with it. This is not part of your show, but I just want you to think of it. What do you think about the Afro and the United of Africa that is going on right now in Burkina Faso? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our time is cut up. And before we close, let me give you this editorial coming from the Inquirer, today's edition of the Inquirer newspaper with the caption, "Religious tolerance is a necessity in a civic society." A series of violent confrontations erupted yesterday, March 2, 2025, between members of the United Methodist Church and the newly formed Global Methodist Church over the ownership of the church properties across Liberia. The conflict, however, led to the arrest of several church members, especially those from the 72nd UMC, now 72nd GMC, including one of the founding pastors of the Global Methodist Church, Reverend Jerry Kula, coupled with the damaging of vehicle belonging to the newly appointed 72nd United Methodist Church pastor, Reverend Simon S. Doe. The turmoil, which came against the backdrop of broader issues within the church, including debates over regionalization and the inclusion of LGBTQ plus practices within the church, further witnessed the use of tear gas by police officers to disperse those believed to be members of the Global Methodist Church. The United Methodist Church, Liberia Annual Conference, UMC-LAC, has been struggling with the eternal divisions over several months now, primarily over issues related to the regionalization and LGBTQ inclusion within the church. Liberian Code of Law revised Domestic Relations Law, Title 9 states, marriage is a civil status, a personal relationship arising out of a civil contract between a man and a woman to mutually assume marital rights, duties, and obligations, to which the consent of parties capable of making such a contract is essential, provided further that such marriage is not prohibited by the provisions. The church is meant to be a sanctuary, a place of healing, the place of meditation, a place of unity, not or battleground for ideological and property disputes. And therefore, wisdom and courage should make church leaders to act in the interest of unity and peace. We call on the leaders of both the groups, the United Methodist Church and the Global Methodist Church, to urgently come together to find a common ground, because according to 2 Corinthians 5:18, God has given us the ministry of reconciliation through Jesus the Christ. It is our plea to the leaders of all sides to not allow the situation to escalate in a deeper crisis that could threaten both religious harmony and national peace. The ultimate goal premise on doctrine in this matter should not be to win the dispute, but to find a way forward that allows both the United Methodist Church and the Global Methodist Church to coexist peacefully with respect for one another's religious beliefs and practice. That is the end. Today's edition of Inquirer newspaper editorial, Religious Tolerance is a Necessity in a Civil Society. We come to the end of this edition of 50/50. My name is Steve Mas. Thanks for being a part and parcel of the listening of the production of this edition of 50/50. Tomorrow morning I'll be here again. If all goes well, we have the IG before the end of the week. Bye-bye for now.